What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here. Madden 15 on the Xbox One. We here. Largely the same modes from 25, pretty much. We gonna make sure we knock these out for 26 come out around the corner. So I want to make sure I review every single Madden before 26 come out. That we don't have to backtrack as far as reviewing and things like that. I'm gonna say it right now. The modes is an 8 because a lot of this is connected online. I mean, you got connected franchise. Connected franchise is fire, but everybody don't want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I understand everybody don't want to do that. Everybody don't want to go into franchise and do things like that. Some just want to just play playoff or whatever the case is. So if you're not into that, and from what I understand, a lot of people don't deal with franchise mode. So this game will deem useless to a lot of, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people who don't like to go back and do franchise modes and stuff like that. So I get it. But I would say it's an 8 because, like I said, a lot of this stuff is based offline. I love the menu. The menu look fire. I love the pictures. This is one of my even though it's not Lions, it's always been one of my favorite pictures I've seen in the game. You know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate that that everything's based offline. Ultimate Team, everything. You can do skills trainers and things like that. You can replay the opening sequence, which is fire. That was a dope sequence. You play as Cam Newton and things like that. So you got to practice it. But I mean, listen, you don't have playoffs or anything like that. You know what I mean? Everybody don't want to do this, so I get it. But but the presentation here is dope. So I mean, 8 for the modes off top. The menu look fire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love the menu. The menu look fire. You know what I mean? So the presentation, Madden had good. Once we got here, Madden got cold with the presentation. It's still not NFL 2K style, but we here. You know what I'm saying? The presentation was fire. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Gonna randomize the Patriots. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. 2 3-minute quarters for the review. All right. DBP Reloaded. We here. You know what I'm saying? About to knock all these out before the Madden 26 come out. We definitely gonna touch on that. I'm gonna get it on the Switch as well, so I will play that for y'all because I definitely gotta get it for the Switch. That's just a must. You know what I mean? So I will be getting it for the Switch too, and it will be reviewed. So stay tuned for that. You know what I mean?
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 wide receivers will
My
be
dog Calvin Johnson.
#1 targets on the field in today's game. It's
Look, man, like the presentation here is still good. Like Madden, like I said, if you compare it to 2K, it's still good. It's just 2K got that ESPN. Once you got ESPN flashing all over the place, it's kind of hard to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's authentic. You know what I mean? But this don't look bad at all. Like this is still good presentation. You know what I'm saying? Very, very Sunday night footballish. You know what I mean?
Here on the scene, getting set for kickoff. Phil, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Well, Jim, let's start this way. The old cliche we hear all the time, let the game come to you. Hey, that might have been good 20 years ago, but not anymore. Now you got to go out there.
Chad Masters, who was that? I don't even remember that guy. I don't remember no Chad Masters. I don't remember him.
The lone returner is Jeremy Ross, who had a kick return for a touchdown in his rookie
Not mad at the graphics. The graphics definitely look good. I mean, I like these graphics. I mean, Madden, like I said, Madden, I know people hate Madden, but they put out consistent product that's always solid at least. You know what I'm saying? It's always solid at least. I'm loving the atmosphere. Come on, let's go. Man, got dropped.
And they deck him at the 16-yard line. Here's the former #1 pick.
Love that right there. Love that. That's dope right there to have the highlights. That's fire right there. I would say the presentation in this game is probably a high 8. I would say a high 8 for the presentation here. It's just don't, I know it's not 2K, but I say presentation a high 8 for sure. For sure. My dog Matthew Stafford. I miss Stafford for the Lions. Happy he got a Super Bowl though. Let's go. Let's go. I see you, boy.
Left side. Ryan's there to make the tackle.
dog Megatron. I say these graphics, the graphics, it do look good for sure. The graphics, I would say, you know, you could go, yeah, you can go high 8s for this. You can go higher for the graphics. Like Madden, you know, Madden, the graphics, there's always some sort of oddity with it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it's not bad looking. I say high 8s, mid to high 8s for this. Even the presentation, I would say, I'm saying high 8s, but somebody say mid 8s, I'm not mad at that. Come on. Oh my goodness, got popped. If somebody said mid 8s, I'm not mad at that, but that's still fire though, you know what I mean? Gameplay, we definitely, you know, gameplay is definitely smooth, man, for sure. I mean, the gameplay is smooth. We still, I mean, come on. Oh, snap. Damn. Got cracked. The gameplay, I'm going to say mid to high 8. I mean, you know, Madden always been kind of on the stiff side. You know what I'm saying? They just now got out of that stiffness a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they've been kind of on the stiff side. Let's go. Let's go. I see you. Let me get that. Catch that. Let me get that. Oh, I thought he had that. I would say this is probably, I say, on the sticks, this game probably high 8s with the gameplay. High 8s. High 8s. You got some oddities here and there, but I mean, it's nothing major. I mean, this game is fire. I mean, it's just, the main problem with this game is you can only do connected franchise now. I mean, that's it. Unless, I don't know if you can connect to a third-party server or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? With this title, with I don't know if you can do that or not. I can't say. But that's fire. This, if you say the presentation, I mean, that's fire, dog. You can't. That's cold. That's cold. Everything here is basically, besides the modes, I mean, everything here about a high 8, man. About a high 8. If you want to squeeze a 9 out of some things, I'm not mad at you. If you want to say a 9 for the gameplay, I'm not really tripping off you. But, you know, I do recognize that the game do have its stiff moments here and there, you know what I'm saying? But it's still, this is still, whether you hate Madden or not, this is premium football. It is, it's premium. I mean, you know, it's premium football. Okay, the presentation is on point. Everything is put together well here. You know what I'm saying? If you go, and I say that because, okay, if you complain about this, right? Go play some action football or something. Go play maximum football. You will see. Like, hold on. You know what I mean? So go ahead and throw on some axes. You're gonna be like, hold on, what's this? And I'm not knocking them like that, but I'm just saying, because those football games was around, I believe, around this time. You know what I mean? Those action football style games was around. Okay, so you play one of those, man. I seen some saying like, yo, this is better than. If you feel like the action football is better than Madden or whatever the case is, the maximum football and all that, cool. But if you sit in next to this, I don't know what to say to you. I mean, this is still the best this time around with the third party, or not the third party, but the unlicensed football games. This is still the best one. Okay, it is. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yes, they was the only professional option. Let's go. You know, but you know, it's premium compared to that stuff. You know, they have the formula down to make a dope football game, Madden, dude. The problem is the fact that they're the only ones around. And I'm going to keep saying that. The problem is that they're the only ones around. It's not the fact that, oh, Madden it's they're the only ones around, man. So since they're the only ones around, you nitpick. You're able to nitpick them. Let's go. Let's go, Calvin. Come on, baby. Catch that for me. Catch that for me. Come on, man. Who is this? He keep getting. See, I can't. He keep getting his hand in his arm in the way there. He keep deflecting it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, moving Devin McCourty to safety was really a tremendous move.
Come on, Calvin. There you go. There you go. There you go, Megan.
And he can just see everything and make plays from that position.
Yeah, but this game, I would say this. I'm cool with giving this a mid to a high 8. I'm cool with that. I won't give it a 9. I won't give it a 9. I say it's a mid to high 8. You know what I mean? Because it's too tied to online, first of all. Like, you know what I mean? But this is around that time though. Now the game started transitioning to Ultimate Team and all that stuff. So I get it, but
Lined up in a single back formation.
come on, 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 come on. Man, that dude,
Intercepted that time.
I can't throw over there. I don't want to be scared to throw in this direction, but man, I can't. He clamping my dudes up, man. He clamping them up. But yeah, this here is premium. It's premium football. I mean, listen, I'm gonna give any game its props. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I'm gonna give. He can't scramble. I'm gonna give any game its props. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be biased with. I'm not saying, and I'm not. Listen, if Madden got a good game, I'm gonna say it is. But I do have a problem with it being the only option for sure. But if they game good, the game is good. Come on, come on. Let me get that. Let me get that. That was bound to happen with what the mess I was doing. That was bound to happen with the nonsense I was doing. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? But yeah, this game is, listen, mid to high 8s for sure. And that's only because you can only do connected franchise and exhibition. And then skills training and practice. That's it. You can't. There's nothing else is available. Even though it looks like it, the menu make it look that way, but then, you know, it's just nice. You're supposed to get your get back. You're supposed to get your get back with the interception, dog. So yeah, I mean, like once listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth about these Maddens, man. Like I'm gonna tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not gonna bash them. I'm not gonna bash them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no need to do that. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, you don't have to play it. You know, that's my whole thing with these. I'm not gonna bash them. I'm gonna tell the truth and tell you what the game is, how it feels. But I'm not gonna bash it and cook it. I mean, if it's bad, it's bad. I'm gonna tell you it's bad, and I'm not gonna go crazy about it. You know what I mean? Let's leave it alone. Some is just terrible. You know what I mean? I gotta. There's some games I gotta play that I heard that's terrible. I see them in the comments. You know what I mean? I think a John Elway game I gotta play. You know, but and if it's terrible, it's terrible. I'm gonna tell you. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But Madden, this game is this game is fire. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed this game when it came out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, this game is dope, man. So definitely dope. The sound, everything is here. You know what I'm saying? Everything is here that you want in a football game, except the fact that it's online. It's tied heavily tied to online, and that's going to be the genesis of these games, man. Like the only game that don't do you like that is 2K. Honestly, I'm not even lying. You can go back to the old 2Ks and play that stuff offline, like because it's like two separate portions of the game. You got your My NBA, then you got your My Player. The My Player is all online, but the other side you can play that offline and enjoy it offline. So games that's solely tied to online, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Not saying this is, because you can still do franchise, but a lot of people who play these type of games, they just casually play the sports games because it's hot that year. What the? Oh, they played me, dog. Oh, that was some BS right there. That's some BS right there. So, like I was saying, like a lot of people who play the sports games, man, they only play it for that year, and that's just the real. You know what I'm saying? I still play old games, as you see. I have no problem playing old games. I got a whole 2K8 series going on. You know what I mean? I play the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it don't. I play it all. You know what I mean? But everybody don't do that. It's only good for that year. So, you know, if it's solely tied to, if it's heavily featured online, then the game is worthless to a lot of people. This game will be worthless to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like these mechanics and you one of these players that's like, look, man, as long as I'm playing football, this game working, I'm actually able to go through franchises and stuff, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of people don't move like that with sports games, man. So that's why they so cheap. You know, that's why they so cheap when the new one come out. That's why it drops so low, to the point to where you paying 4 quarters for it. You know what I mean? So But to me, you know, sports games are gems, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Because you get a lot of life out of them if you do play franchise, you know what I'm saying? You get like infinite life out of them, honestly, if you do play franchise. If you don't play franchise, then it is only good for the 12 months, you know what I mean? But if you are a franchise player and things like that, it's good for years. It's good for years, just like RPGs and stuff like that. It's good for years, you know what I mean? So, and I'm here to show that. I'm here to show that. You know what I mean? I'm here to show that. But this game is definitely mid to high eights for sure. Mid to high eights for sure. Premium football. Premium football.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL.
Wish 2K was around. I do, but they're not. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? They're not around. I could say I wish they was around all day, but they're not. You know what I mean? But the game is, you know, though that they the only ones with the license and things like that, I know it sucks. This game is still solid. What are they doing, man? They on some bogus stuff. They on some bogus stuff. The Patriots on some trash, dog. Like they on some trash. Let me see if I can get in the end zone with it. Let me see if I can get in the end zone with it. No. Let me see if Calvin can smoke him. Let's see if Calvin can burn him. Can he burn him? Can he burn him? Can he burn him? Burn him. Burn him. Burn him. See, I can't do nothing. My man's been like white on rice on my receivers, man. But yeah, so that's the end of it. This game is definitely mid to high eights out of a 10, for sure. Mid to high eights out of a 10. The presentation, everything is high eights here for the most part, except the modes. Except the modes. You know, so I'm gonna say mid to high eights. I won't go no lower than 8.5 for this. You know, but very nice presentation here. I mean, everything here is good. Everything here is very, very good. You know what I mean? So it's not a bad game. If you like the mechanics, this game is super cheap. And if you're cool with the franchise mode, boom, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, there wasn't no college football around, but you can create your draft. You can, you know, go in there and edit your draft prospects and all that stuff. So you can go in and edit your scout, your draft, your players in the draft. You can edit them. You know what I mean? I don't know why I can't talk today. So yeah, so this game here, mid to high eights out of a 10, man, straight up. Listen, all I say with this, if you're not a collector, and if you just want to play, find the game you like the most, and just play franchise mode. Get all life out of it you want, because all the players retire anyway. So you're going to be playing with generics in like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? 17 years, whatever. Maybe even 5. You're going to be playing with mostly generics. So find the game that you like the mechanics, you know what I mean? You cool with the graphics and the mechanics and all that stuff, and you good with it, there it is. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get the new game, you don't have to get the new game. Franchise modes give it a lot of life, you know what I mean? Now, if you want all the new stuff like the jerseys and stuff like that and things like that, if you that hung up on it, then you gotta get the new game. But if you don't want to get the new game, if you feel like there's too much of the same, and then you just find the one you like the most and just play that one, you know what I mean? So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Really appreciate it from everybody. Peace.